Hello everybody, SeKo Starcraft here, back with Game 2 between Jaedong and Innovation. I know it's from a little bit back there, but these are some of the best games I've seen this year, and we've got Jaedong, who took a really convincing game 1 there over Innovation. Pretty exciting, aggressive play. Innovation is one of those people that if you just give him the time and the space, he's obviously just going to walk all over you. So I did like that Jaedong was able to put on some early lane pressure and then transition into just a really heavy Muta, Ling, Baneling kind of style that denied the third base and essentially was starving Innovation out, even though it was a fairly early game. There wasn't too much you could do to get anything going. This is a much larger map. Frost? I think this is Frost. Pretty sure it's called Frost. And so we'll see what kind of styles we get out of here. I don't expect anything crazy necessarily out of Innovation, just because he is so confident, obviously, in his late game. And we will see what kind of action we get out of this. Production tab, that helps. You guys can see the names at the bottom. Obviously, that's some better casting tools when this tournament went on there. Yes. I'm hoping to see a bit more of a macro game. What I really love about watching Jaedong play his macro style is that his Brood War experiences have given him just such a polished, meticulous play. And for a Zerg player in Starcraft 2, it becomes very important that you hit those injects, you move that creep, and you make great decisions with units. Because as I've said for a long time, I think Zerg is kind of on a knife edge when it comes to just the current metagame. If you screw up badly against Terran players, or if you just kind of catch yourself in a bad position where you lose your economy, it's so hard to get back into that. And I think that's why I find it really comfortable to play as Terran, because you're building production out of one thing, you're building your economy out of another. Allows you to kind of keep focused a lot easier on things. I'm sure some people who play Zerg would agree with me that it's a fairly challenging race to get used to. Are we going to have, 3 hatch before pool? Jaedong, pretty confident that his opponent is not going to be doing anything crazy. There will be a Reaper coming out, but it'll take quite a while to get across the map. There was already an SCV scouting. It looks like it's going to go straight south. The Reaper, is going to go to the other northern position. So, we should see if we'll have Queens out or if that Reaper will get any damage done. Seeing this Overlord may trigger him to move somewhere else, but this could be the second Overlord coming from the base as well. No, I would expect the timings that Innovation has to know that Overlord generally wouldn't be there at that point. There's a gas. It's going to be getting there. It's just pool. It's going to get that speed moving really quickly, and I think that's going to be smart. We can see that, I did change the trajectory of this here Reaper because of where that Overlord was. There is a drone down here that may get sniped off. It's going to be a while before any type of defense comes up for it. But it looks like he's going to go straight into the main for a quick scout as to the progress of things. We may have to see some drone pulls here. 4, 2. Yeah, there's really nothing you can do. This is that really funky knife edge I was talking about. The Zerg players, they're so vulnerable at the beginning of the game here. We got 1 kill already on this guy. 2. Let's see if we can keep going with this. The Queen's a long ways off. Even the Zerglings that come out are essentially going to get taken care of. So this fast expansion... Oh, and another Reaper. This is going to get really bad really fast. How many kills up to? 5. And 1. This is really bad, and that's the consequence of trying to play greedy, and surprisingly, Innovation was able to just punish that huge. We can see 2 command centers in production back at home. That turned out really, really well. Let's just see how these guys did there. 7 kills, 1 kill. And those were, I believe, all workers as well. It's nice to get a little bit of extra damage on the Queen. You can take it quite a ways down there with some good micro. I generally do this as well. These guys will go and heal up really fast. This Queen, on the other hand, could get sniped if he's not careful. Some Lings are going to try to run by, but they're not going to be there at a great time. And speed's a long ways off being done, so they're essentially just dead. Alright, well, let's look at the units tab here. We can see that the Zerg player is down by 8 workers. And is making Lings right now just to be able to stay alive. He's got a lot of Lings out on the map. How many we got here? 6, Another 6. Oh, that queen's toast. Well, he got both Reapers. I mean, that's always nice. Lots of lings. We'll see if he can punish with this. I mean, this could be a really, really fantastic timing here. Nice wall off there with using these Hellions to be able to get as much opportunity as he can. Unfortunately, that's about everything they're going to get done is killing one Hellion, and the wall's going to go down. I can't oh, he's still making more lings. Is there a Baneling nest? There's not. There's not even... Well, he's not mining gas, but he could be. That's a lot of Zerglings. He kind of used this style in the first game, but to a little bit better effect. Just being able to deny all the Hellions on the map is very important. We can see how far he's down in economy, just because he's had to invest so much in all those Zerglings. 36 workers to 19. Yeah, that's not going to turn out super well. Now he's going to try to get the surround. Oh, really close. He got a bunch. 3 are still left. A lot of these lings are pretty beat up. Nice cornering, though. You see really smartly in pulling back these other lings? That's actually really crazy micro there. I like that a lot. So, was that sacrifice worth it? He's down by 11 workers. He killed the Hellions, sure. But he lost a lot of lings, lost a lot of his economy opportunities. This third hatch really hasn't paid for itself. I mean, production-wise, yes, he has more larvae. But he's just not in a great spot. Another pile of Hellions out here. Innovation just a little bit too aware, and he's just going to expand. I'm sure he feels pretty confident about this. After killing so many lings and getting all that early damage, gotta feel pretty safe. Production facilities just kicking in right now for our Terran player. Lots and lots of barracks. Getting down that reactor for the starport that's going to be finishing up here soon. So he's just kicking in his macro side of things. He's going to let that command center take a little bit of damage. Hopefully buy him time for, yeah, his Hellions to come back and maybe get a kill. Not quite. Great place to drop your mules on your new base. Keep your other bases mining longer. Still lots of Zerglings out. Obviously just doesn't want to die. Is this a Baneling nest? It is, too. I don't predict a bust. That would be just ridiculous. But he's still making more and more lings. I don't know, sometimes when you get far behind, you just think that the only way you're going to get not behind is to just be super, super aggressive. And this is where the Terran is the weakest, when all these buildings are getting made. But they're just kicking in now, so I don't think he's going to have the opportunity that he was hoping for. Is there a lair out yet? No, there isn't. This is, I'm pretty sure, 3 base all in. Jaedong. Oh, what does it tell me to do? Oh, it's a scan, that's right. These happy displays. Good hits. So Jaedong knows his timings. He knows this is where the Terran is the most... Oh, nice timing on that bunker, though. That was pretty slick. Yeah, this is pretty close to GG. And I mean, in the nicest way possible. Down 20 workers, down in tech. We might get these Hellions being as slippery as possible. Widow mines are now out. Bunker is down. Banelings might be able to crash into something good here, but they also just might... Oh, no. Just hang on 1 second there. Well, it wasn't the best Widow mine hit. Banelings getting a little bit spread out here. Looks like he will be able to take the bunker down. But still alive. More stuff is still flooding across the map. Another bunker going down. Command centers will beat up. Some hurt workers, but... I don't think... He's on a clock. I don't think he's just gradually going to get closer and closer. Lots of extra bunkers down. Still playing it super safe. Upgrades are now on the way. Medevacs are out. Widow mines in position. Combat shields is done. Stim finished? I think Stim's finished. It won't tell me. Well, I think I saw them Stim there, so I'm pretty sure Stim is done. Banelings are all slow. His 1-1's just started right now, which I think is kind of a waste. His lair's now on the way. Maybe he's going to try and make a normal game out of this. Go back looking at economy. Down by about 20 workers. Will be a little bit less here soon. He's getting a sensor tower up. I actually think that's really clever on this map where run-bys can be very, very common. Not a lot of surface area in this bunker. He's not really going to be able to get through there. I think he stimmed the Marines inside the bunker. You can do that. That's one poor SUV. Well, he's doing what he can, but this little bit of army might just be enough to kill. Still got some Hellions left over. Widow Mines, lots of Lings. 1-1, not anywhere near going to be finished for Jaedong. 2-2 is going to be finished up probably before 1-1 is. And this is a weird kind of turnout for this game. I mean, obviously, Jaedong was trying to go super economy and just got caught. Yeah, there's the GG. That game's been just struggling to get by for the longest time, and I don't think Jaedong planned to go for that 3-base Zergling, Baneling attempted bust. I think he just felt he was forced into doing that because of how many, workers he lost. Anyways, the series is tied up. We should be back with game number 3 in just a moment.